Don't be silly. Of course you won't die. Don't worry, sweetheart. Just rest and you'll feel better soon. And anyway, it's the priest's day off today. So if you don't hang on a bit longer, you won't be able to go to heaven. Aww. And so Tack the sea turtle made it back home safely. The end. The sea, well, it's so big that it goes on as far as you can see. And then the sky and sea meet and become one. It's very beautiful. When you get a bit older, we'll go there together. Doctor, this is Elena. We're fighting Griffon's main army over here. If it carries on like this, Griffon will probably attack the Luna Lab too. Be careful. Is that Max? Max, I'm sorry. I'll bet your father never told you what happened to me. Max, we live in different worlds. It's all right, Max. I'll explain everything. I'll tell you why I couldn't go on living with you. But to explain that, I need to explain what's going on in this world now. I'm from the future, just like Monica. Our time has changed greatly because of the devastation caused by Emperor Griffon. We couldn't let Griffon get away with it. So the people of our time formed a rebel force to fight against him. But Griffon began to use the power of the stone. One of the fabled Atlamillia stones that possess great powers. Powers that can move the earth and control time. Griffon harnessed that power to rewrite history bit by bit. He turned on people and erased their very existence from history. Atlamillia are strange jewels with a will of their own. They choose their owners themselves. Legend has it that Atlamillia will only choose for their owners people of good heart. We don't know how Griffon has managed to get his hands on one of the Atlamillia, but the fact is he can use the power of that stone, and for us to be able to fight him, we needed one too. 3 Atlamillia exist in the world. The first is the Sunstone, which Griffon possesses. The other 2 are the Moonstone, which emits a blue light, and the Earthstone, which emits a red light. Griffon tried to increase his powers by gaining possession of the remaining 2 Atlamillia. So we searched for the remaining 2 stones. First, we traced the owner of the Moonstone. That was Monica's father, King Raybrand. At first we thought we could inherit the Atlamillia from King Raybrand to help us in our fight against Griffon, but the stone wouldn't accept any one among us as its owner. And so, in the end, we were unable to get the stone. We guarded King Raybrand so that the stone would not fall into Griffon's hands. We decided to protect the person that the stone had chosen from the threat of Griffon. But Griffon was devious, and he assassinated King Raybrand. Griffon didn't get his hands on the stone, though. The stone refused to become Griffon's, and instead chose King Raybrand's daughter, Monica, as its new owner. That's how the second stone came to be Monica's. And so we looked for the last remaining Atlamillia, the Earthstone, but we couldn't find it, because it didn't exist in our time. According to the prophecy of the great sage, Crest, the Earthstone existed 115 years in the past. Its owner was a young boy called Gerald. We knew that Griffon would use his powers to travel through time and go back to Gerald's era looking for the stone. In order to protect the red Atlamillia, I traveled to Gerald's time, and I made it my job to protect him. But during the time I was with Gerald, I fell in love with him. And then, Max, you were born. The first 5 years of your life went by in a flash. But then I had to return to my own time. Because the war against Griffon was intensifying, I said goodbye to you and Gerald, and I returned to my time. I haven't been able to see you since. I think that the Atlamillia have reasons for who they choose as their owners. There's probably even a reason why Griffon was chosen. That's right. That I don't know. But the stones are guiding people for the sake of something great. I can just feel it. I'm sorry. It looks like we haven't any more time to talk. Recreate Posnos? But how? The origin point of Posnos is a workshop in Heimrada, a village at the foot of Mount Gondor. You'll have to head there. But Mount Gondor is a dangerous place. I'm not sure if you... Max... Okay. Take care, both of you. No, it was tough going, but the bombardment from Posnos saved us. Max... Oh, you've gotten so big. I'm so happy to see you again. How's your father? Yes. What? Max, please understand. This is the place where I have to be. I'm from this time, not yours. Max. Max, I'm sorry. No one can exist in two separate times. Listen carefully, Max. Something truly terrible has happened. It's incredible. But somehow Griffon has shown up in your time. If he continues, he could go through time, destroying each era in turn. The only way to stop Griffon is to attack his palace with our fortress, Pasnos. There is a way. At the place where you are now, Kazarov Stonehenge, there is a unique convergence of space-time flow. We must make a chrono-union there. It's when time and space envelop each other. We have to make an area where your time and my time will both exist in the same place. If we can do that, then we can send Pasnos to your time from here. Yes, the Ancient Ones knew the secret, and Luna Labs deciphered it from their wall murals. We don't have much time. Let's get to it. There should be 4 stone pillars standing there in Kazarov. In each pillar there is a hole. The holes are there to receive 4 colored gems. Put a gem in each one of the holes, and it's possible to make a chrono-union. The 4 gems are hidden somewhere in your world. In the forest, the valleys, the sea, or in the mountains. Go to all the places you've ever been and search for those gems. They're definitely there somewhere. There is a key for getting the gems from where they're hidden. The key is hidden in the center of Stonehenge, where you are now. That's it. Now, if you find doors that open with that key, you're sure to find the gems. Even now, Griffon is starting his rampage again. Hurry, Max. He has blood from 2 different times running in his veins. It's given him special qualities. Initiate Colossus mode! It's a new system on Pasnos. Yes, it does. You just don't know about it. History has changed. Since Max and Monica went back in time, things have changed slightly. They've created a whole new time stream. Put Pasnos in Colossus mode. We'll stop the palace with Pasnos. Dive! Max, Monica, listen carefully. Griffon's palace is back on the ground. This is our last chance to take him out. It's up to you to repair the history which Griffon has perverted. This is the final chapter. Okay, get going. Go and make a brighter future for all of us. Max, you were wonderful. I'm so proud of you. It's time to say goodbye, Max. Be strong, my son. Max, there was so much I wanted to tell you. And there was so much I wanted to hear about you. I'm so sorry. Yes, I look forward to that. Always be good to yourself, Max. Goodbye, my heart.